15, so I'm assuming he don't own the publishing like that on it. So therefore, he needs the money probably in general, as much as he be talking about people stealing from him. Rick Ross used to be a correctional officer, par for the course for him to be there. So I'm like that. Neither, if you told me, I wouldn't even have blinked if you had said them two. Snoop Dogg, right after we gave him so much love on this, we did a whole 30-minute segment about him being in the Olympics. One of Stacey's most viral internet clips is talking about Snoop Dogg and how black the Olympics was with LeBron James and what was the tennis player girl? Golf. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like literally it's in the 100,000s online.
Yeah.
And this nigga does it, and I say nigga with the most nigga
with the ER.
Yeah.
With a hard ER.
With an on it.
Does that. Then Nelly. I don't understand Nelly doing it. I do have a problem with it, but he should have just not said nothing after. If he just wouldn't have said nothing, just performed and kept it moving, I would have forgot. I'm like, man, I don't know why he did it. Maybe he got tax problems. We would have had our own conspiracy theory. We would have made up our own conspiracy theory to see why he did it. Like, man, I think
my wife just had this baby, man.
I just had a baby, man. I gotta get this money.
We would have made it up for you, Nelly. St. Louis people would have made it, and we would have propagated it out to the masses of like, man, I heard that they got another baby on the way, and them other kids he got trying to get more money, and he got 3 kids in college. You'd have made up stuff to protect our own. But then he goes out and tells everybody he did it for the president, and it wasn't about the money. So, hey, we can't protect
now. Bill Gates, Donald Trump, let me in now. 25 years later, they let him.
I'll pull up a clip of Stephen A. Smith discussing this.
Please do, because we're going to talk about Dave. Go ahead.
Hold on, here we go. This is Stephen A. Smith discussing it and saying what he had to say about this.
Dude, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what the brother said to me. He wasn't there for Trump. He was there for David Sachs, who's gonna be running crypto and AI. He's going to be that crypto and AI czar for the present administration. That's who David Sachs is. David Sachs is somebody that Snoop has had a relationship with for decades. David Sachs is that cat when nobody else put their hand out offering dollars to Snoop's football league and beyond. That brother does it. That brother's ready to do it now. So we got to take all of that into consideration. Nelly threw out the money as well. He ain't trying to be political. He's an artist, and he was paid to perform, and that's exactly what he did. Don't get me started with what Soulja Boy said. He said the same exact thing. Now, he said it in a very abrasive and excessive fashion, and I thought that was unnecessary, but if that's his lingo, that's his lingo. The point is the point. He sat up there and pulled out a bag of money and said, did anybody offer me to perform? That's what they did. So we see all of that going on, and we understand what that is. But back to Snoop Dogg, because that's who I know. Back to Nelly, because that's who I know. Nelly is not a political person. Nelly doesn't get involved in the campaigns. Nelly does perform for people who will pay the right fee, etc., as an artist. And he is somebody.
All right. Let's go. What y'all got? Hold on, I'll pull it down.
So, all right. I just want to discuss the person that the Snoop is like, oh, I did this for David Sachs. So David Sachs is a South African American.
Oh, these South Africans are they mad at us for helping them break up apartheid. They mad at Chuck D, Karis One, the whole Back to Africa movement from the late 80s, early 90s, different world, anywhere that was talking about the apartheid that helped to get this jammed up. Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon 2, where he said, what he said, when he was acting like he was protesting, you racist son of a bitches.
He was born to a Jewish family in Cape Town, South Africa, and immigrated to Tennessee, in the United States with his family when he was 5. That's a hell of a jump. But let's keep rolling here. So yes, he has done some things. So he was the COO at PayPal at one point. Film production, actually an amazing movie that I actually really love called Thank You for Smoking. He produced and financed that. There's some what was it called? Yammer. Like he was kind of like behind there. So there's definitely some great things that he has done with his money. He's been an angel investor for a lot of companies. So angel investments, where did it go? It was, where's the ones that I wanted to mention? Like some of them were like really like, so angel investments to Affirm, Airbnb, Eventbrite, Open Door, PayPal, Postmates, Slack, SpaceX, Survey Monkey, which I've used plenty of times, Uber, Wish, but Facebook. And like, so I want to bring, like, I'm gonna say again. So we got Facebook, Slack, SpaceX, and that's Elon, right? SpaceX. Mm-hmm. So that's already, he's been an angel investor in some social media platforms. And at some point we'll talk about the importance of being able to control the media. But that's how that goes. So, but when you get into other things, so support for political campaigns, he donated $50,000 to Mitt Romney's presidential campaign in 2012, but he donated $70,000 to Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign in 2016. He was a significant booster of Republican candidates, including J.D. Vance. He was a moderator when Ron DeSantis announced his 2024 presidential campaign on Twitter Spaces. He praised DeSantis and donated $50,000 to his campaign. Later, he hosted a $10,000 a plate fundraiser for our Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He also hosted a campaign fundraiser for Trump at his home in June of 24, which raised around $12 million. He was a speaker at the 2024 Republican National Convention. And of course, he voted for Trump. So there's nothing about him that makes me feel like he's on my side about anything. But I guess he helped Snoop's little football team get some jerseys. At what cost? At what cost? Like,
or did he help Snoop get this?
Raising jersey money. You could have
Snoop could have paid that for himself. It's not like that wasn't like he built them a stadium like that. Like, oh snap, you built them. We talking about, like you said, some t-shirts. Snoop could have done that on his own.
Yeah. So miss me with the bullshit. Like it's you.
This is one of those things that's a false equivalency. Him saying that, that's like you having a dope dealer friend and going to like, hey, meet me over at the crack house. Like, dude, you know I don't do that. You can meet me over in the Central West End and we can have drinks. I'm not meeting you at the crack house because I know what goes on there. We still boys. And I'm not judging you for what you do, but I'm not meeting you where you at.
Right.
It's the same thing. Yeah, I don't have to meet you there and be there.
It's the argument of like, well, I performed at the crypto ball. Okay. That's fine. What I will say is this, is that Michelle Obama, as always, is my best, the most amazing woman ever, because she is the only one who said, I ain't going to that shit, and stayed her ass at home. She says, when they go low, I sit my ass at home. She didn't go.
Was Obama there?
He had to go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, president.
Like, he had to go. But Michelle's like, shan't, won't. And I think, so Bill was there. I think, was Hillary there?
Yeah, Hillary was there.
I wouldn't have went.
And, you know, I don't know why Hillary went, to be honest with you. That was the one, like, that didn't make any sense.
Like I said during the, like I said, when they, at the Democratic convention, when Hillary came out, I said, Hillary better than me, because I'd have came out there cussing all you niggas out. Like, I'd walked up and been like, you could have had a bad bitch, but look what you did. Look where we at now. Cause you was worried about some emails. Ain't worried about them emails no more. Like I'd have been walking around the stage with my microphone.
Like, okay,
You
like,
would have had to come get me. Because I'm out there acting a fool. Like I may have started off, welcome everyone and distinguished guest. Well,
that's why Michelle stayed home.
Like,
She's like, I'm gonna stay at the crib and chill.
She said, I'm not doing fuck no. She has absolutely, she said over and over again, she's like, I do not fuck with him. And it's the I think, what did she say? That essentially she's like, you put my family in harm's way because of your lies, because of things that you said. There were people that were trying to harm my family. When that shooter like actually shot at the White House, like it was a side of a wing of the property that no one was in, but the kids sometimes would be over there. And it's like what if they would have been there? Like you, because of you. So she's like, there's no like, absolutely not. And I hope Michelle texted Obama the whole day and was like, I hope you're having fun with your little friend.
But she know he had to go. He couldn't. He
had to go.
He had to go. Like
he had to go. But then when they had Jimmy Carter, they sitting there joking. They sitting there hi and kicking. And
but I know people were saying that with the Jimmy Carter thing. What if he was on some like, nigga, you still ain't shit, and they both was laughing? Like
it could have been.
You don't know what they like. He could have. It could have been some shake on there, but they both laughing like, I still don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you either. We ain't got to talk at all in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
you don't know what was said. People just, dude. Have you ever been? You've been into somebody, you sitting there laughing, with like, but I don't fuck with you, dog.
Yeah, fake laughs. Or
yep. I don't fuck with you, dog.
Do I? Like I'm sitting here like, do I? I think most people that I don't like know I don't like them.
No. They know you don't, but you're in a situation where you can't.
Like with a mutual, like if there's a mutual friend
or something, you like, all right.
No.
They're gonna be there.
No, because you won't even invite me. Like you'll keep me, like you'll make sure. Like I said, there are events that I won't come back to St. Louis for because there is someone that I know will be there. And I absolutely don't know what my reaction is going to be when I see her. And because of that, I literally will not get on the plane because I'm not getting locked up in St. Louis County.
Don't so the event, you just know the event gonna be in St. Louis County. You already know the event's in St. Louis County.
Wherever it's gonna be, whether it's in St. Louis County or wherever it is. What I do know is that it possibly is on site. So it's like I'm too old. I'm too old for that.
It's Tom and Jerry.
It is.
What do y'all think about Nelly though with this? Like, what is like?
He sounds like an ignorant U City nigga.
U City got to hold the L, right?
Hold that L, U City. Again, hold another L.
Yeah, because y'all love to act like y'all own city state. Hold this one in y'all own city state.
You said it. You see me. I see you. I do.
I don't even be around these U City people. Like, I know people from U City, but they don't. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know them like that.
They let themselves be known.
Mm-hmm.
You people from U City, vegans, people that do CrossFit.
Yeah. Vegans don't tell you
they're gonna let you know.
Dallas Cowboys fans.
Dallas Cowboys fans. They're gonna let you know. You don't have to ask. They're gonna tell you. That's it. And it's like the reality is y'all niggas are Wellston adjacent. Calm down.
Page deal.
Page deal. You just a couple of blocks from being in Page deal.
Like Wellston adjacent is what you are. Okay. You could have been Kinlock. Calm down. Like you gotta no, take that L. It's I don't have his whole I'm not political. Okay. If you don't do politics will do you.
Right. Also, but he started dropping political things like you understand politics when he was doing an interview with Willie D.
If you don't do politics will do you.
Yeah.
And so it's when people say I'm not political, or I think people don't fully understand everything that is really politics and how much it affects you. And again, with the DEI stuff right now, like, oh, we shut down all the DEI programs and didn't realize that disabled vets were affected.
Yep, and they shut down people that were getting new jobs with the VA.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, like you like the vets who for
Y'all
whatever
claim
reason
y'all
voted
love.
for you
They claim they
just,
love them. They claim they love them so much.
right, like they loved you, and then they just I never thought the leopards would eat my face, is what I'll say. That's it. And that's what they are on right now. So it's no. And then of course with Nelly saying, I did it because it's an honor. It's an honor, it's about the office of the president, et cetera, et cetera. And the white folks ate that shit up. And I don't want to just say white folks, the Republicans, the conservatives, the MAGA people, they ate that up. They're like, that's right. It is about the respect of the office.
Hey, this cool ass Scott from the I Love 90s Music Podcast. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like it on the SOLC network. You finna get all the real deal on the 90s, the 2000s, and the splash of that 80s. Do it right now, man, and I'll be your friend.